Hello friends, I'm gonna show you guys my new Bible, the New King James Preaching Bible by Thomas Nelson. It comes in this beautiful, beautiful box. It is very beautiful, although it is not as sturdy of a box as the box of the Premier, okay? This box, the box of the Premier, feels more sturdy. It's really stronger to me. Feels much stronger than the box of the New King James Preaching Bible by Thomas Nelson as well, like the Premier. Premier is by Thomas Nelson. The New King James Preaching Bible is also by Thomas Nelson. Thomas Nelson is putting out some amazing Bibles. This box actually is kind of cool because it opens to the side. I love it, but it's not as heavy and it doesn't feel as sturdy. And as you can see in the corners, it was a little bit ripped when I took it out of the box that came from christianbook.com. That's where I bought it. So yeah, not as sturdy, but very, very beautiful, very classy. And you have the specs here if you want to pause the video and read this. So retails for $139.99. I got it for way less than that. And yeah, I was very excited and looking forward to this Bible because I'm a preacher and it's a preaching Bible. And the things that I read about it when they announced it made me really look forward to this Bible. However, it does have one or two things that I don't like, but overall it's a beautiful, beautiful Bible, great Bible, awesome Bible. And let me show you guys what I like and what I don't like, okay? So the cover to me is beautiful, has a very, very beautiful grain. It's calfskin leather. And what I really like about this cover is that it is not very, very soft. And for a preaching Bible, you know, sometimes when I'm preaching, I like to hold my Bible like this in my hand. I do leave it in the pulpit most of the time, but sometimes I like to hold my Bible like this and preach with my Bible in my hand, with a Bible in my hand. And for that, I do not like it when the cover is too supple, when it's so soft that it almost falls from your hand, you know. I don't like it. So this is a Premier, by the way. So yeah, I really, really enjoy the fact that the cover is not as flexible as the Premier, for instance. So I like that. It is still soft and feels awesome. To me, this is an amazing cover. I love it. The liner, although, well, I'm recording this with an iPhone and it's nighttime by now and it's reflecting on the light here in my kitchen. But to tell you the truth, it doesn't feel cheap. It's not very shiny. It's a leather liner for what I know, and it's really nice. Now, if you go and look carefully at the stitching, the perimeter stitching, what you will notice in my copy is that the cut in the leather is not very, very well done, okay? That's what I can say. If I compare it to the Premier, now I compare these two Bibles a lot because the price point is very similar, very close, okay? One retails, the Premier thin line that I have here, retails for $149, I think, 99, something like that. And of course you can buy it for way less than that. But the Preaching Bible is $139.99, so $10 difference is not much. So I don't know if you can see it, but the cut in the leather, it's also goatskin leather, the Premier, but the cut in the leather is much more regular than the cut that I have in the leather here in the Preaching Bible. Now this doesn't bother me, okay? I just want to show you this detail. that it's not as well executed, in my opinion, okay? But it's still pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, love the liner, I love the cover, this calfskin leather, awesome. Love the grain, it's pronounced grain, not super pronounced, but it's a pronounced grain. It has a nice feel to it and is edge lined, as you can see. So, and it's Smithsonian, so it's really nice Bible. Now I have New King James Preaching Bible presented to you by Date Occasion, and this cool feature here, Romans 10:15, as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel of peace, who bring glad tidings of good things. So quoting Isaiah 52 here, the Apostle Paul in Romans. Awesome selection of a text for a preaching Bible. So you don't have a lot of things in the beginning. It's really a Bible for preaching, okay? So you have Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testaments, Thomas Nelson, and you have here the page with the specs of the edition, and then you have the contents, the books of the Old and the books of the New Testament. What I really like about these initial pages, book abbreviations, then special abbreviations, and what I really like is that even these initial pages, the preface to the New King James Version, the font is really similar to the font of the actual text of the Bible. Very bold. It's not as big as the 11.5 of the text of the Bible itself, but it's really big, very readable. Then you have the Old Testament, this cool design here, and you go to the text, and here you have it. Now this is an amazing rendering of this font. I prefer it. I really prefer this than the Premiere. With the text of the Premiere, I had some concerns. To me, it was a little bit, I don't know, it just didn't feel very readable to me, the thin line Premiere. I actually had a single column format in my hands for 1 or 2 days, and I actually preferred reading from the single column format of these Bibles. So I don't know why, but yeah, the font is actually supposed to be a little bit smaller in the single column, but I actually could breathe more in the single column format than in the thin line Premiere with 2 columns. But when I looked at this text, I was really amazed because the font is bold, and there's a lot of space between the lines, and of course is a verse by verse format, and the Premiere was a paragraph format. So if you're in the pulpit and you want to identify a verse, this is awesome. Okay, awesome. So you have the references in the bottom, so you have more than 72,000 references. That's amazing. You have this cool color here that is not blue or green, it's something in between. And it's really nice. I love it, really love it. I think it looks beautiful. And I'm going to show you what I like about this Bible, and then I'm going to tell you the 1 or 2 things that I don't like, and that, yes, to me, they're a little bit of a deal breaker, but might not be for you, okay? So, wanted to show you guys a little bit a poetic section. Here you go. Beautiful, very readable. The paper is really white, so it contrasts a lot with the font, the dark font, this bold font that you have here, the comfort print. This font, to me, became more beautiful when I opened this Bible, and I just really love as it is here in the Preaching Bible. I just love it because it's bigger, It's bold, it's highly readable. The paper is super opaque. There's no ghosting, is line matched. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't have red or blue under gold. It just has the gold, okay, and it's really well done. I love it, but no color underneath the gold in the edges of the Bible, okay, the page edges. So you come to the New Testament. I wanted to show you guys the separation between the Old and New Testament here. You come to Malachi. Where are you, Malachi? I don't know why, I always like to look at the last page of the Old Testament and see how it looks and how it transitions into the New Testament. Here you go. Ta-da! And then you have one page, just one page with the title, the New Testament. Cool design. And there you go, Matthew. Now this is a black letter edition. I love it. Thank you, Thomas Nelson. Thumbs up, okay? Beautiful. Love it. Because sometimes I like to underline some of the words of Jesus in red. And when you have a red letter text, you can't do that. Or you can. Sometimes I've done it. But underlining red with red, and I love to underline my Bibles. I really love. I know some people don't, and that's fine. But I love to underline. And I actually underline a lot using different colors, crayons, well, colored pencils, and microns, and then I take notes and whatever. So then you come to the end of the Bible. Let me show you. The last page of Revelation is actually kind of awkward because it only has 2 verses. And let me show you. Where are you? Okay, 2 verses here, the last page, you see. Well, it gives you a little bit more extra space for notes if you want to take notes in the last page of the Bible. But yeah, 2 verses, ta-da! And then you have 8 pages of lined paper for notes, okay? Not huge, but you do have a little bit of something. 8 pages for notes. And then you have the note regarding the type. I love this note. So cool. Yeah. Several reasons here. I won't bother you with that. But then you have the end of the Bible. Now, as I've shown you, there's a lot of things that are beautiful about this Bible. The ribbons, my ribbons. Now I won't make a fuss about this, but my blue ribbon. So it has a black ribbon, a red ribbon, and a blue ribbon, light blue. So my light blue ribbon, I may be wrong, but I really think that it's upside down. Okay. And I looked at it, and it really looks like they did it the wrong way. The other 2 are good, but this one came upside down. But you know, just things can happen. That's all good. The red one is good. The red one is not upside down. Came the right way. I think the black one. Sometimes these things happen in one copy. The black one has a little defect. Yeah, it came like this. So, yeah, but again, I won't make a fuss. I won't be mad at you, Thomas Nelson, because of this, okay? But I will be mad at you because of something. So, no, I'm not mad at you, but I'm kind of bummed out because, I mean, I was really expecting that this Bible would be my super Bible, the one, my go-to Bible, the one that I would underline and take notes from, but you can't really take notes. I mean, the poetic section, yes, you have space, but in the regular, I'm just finding poetic section now. But in the regular pages, in the regular parts of the text, like for instance here, Mark, chapter 14. Look, you really don't have a lot of space in the margin, okay? And you don't have a lot of space in the gutter. That's what I don't like. I'm underlining my quintel, And although I don't take like a lot of notes, and I can write with a very small font. So you see, even a quintel that doesn't have like crazy space in the margin has a little bit more margin than you have in the preaching Bible. Now, it's a preaching Bible. I was expecting that, you know, preachers sometimes we like to take some notes in our Bibles, and yeah, in the gutter, like in the quintel, look at this. It's really you have a lot of space in the gutter. I love this, and I know the quintel is double of the price that you pay for a preaching Bible. I know that, okay, but to me, this text going so much in the gutter, I mean, it's not like super crazy, but it is a little bit, and I don't like it. I mean, I was really expecting it to give me a little bit more space. I know they maximized the space here so they could put more words, or we could have a wide column, and it's very readable, yes, but just to me goes a little bit too much in the gutter. Okay, I would like to have just a little bit more space in the gutter and a little bit of space in the margin. Look, the thin line Premiere has a little bit more, and it's not huge, but to me, if the preaching Bible had this, I would already be happy. Okay, to me, it would already make my day. Not only my day, but it would make many years of happiness using this Bible and taking some notes. Just small, tiny notes, okay? I'm not asking for much. But this, nah, sorry. It's really, this is a deal breaker for me. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to sell this Bible because it's so beautiful, okay? It has so much going for it. But, why? That's my question, why? Okay, so this was my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I understand if you didn't enjoy it because, yeah, I'm different. But, yeah, that's my thing. I love this Bible. I think it's beautiful. I just would like a little bit more space in the margin. That's all. And a little bit more space in the gutter. If it had that, it would be the one for me, okay? It would be the Bible that I would use, my go-to Bible and all that, and yeah. All right, well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, dislike this video if you prefer. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would, and yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Now, this is a long video, but this was something that I was looking forward to so much. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys a comparison about the size. So if you have a quintel, or if you know what a quintel is, what it looks like, and what is the size of a quintel, I can tell you that this is not as bulky, is not as thick as a quintel, but it is really close, okay? Well, how can I do this? Today I'm recording with my iPhone in my hand, and they're heavy, and my arm is not too big. Okay, ta-da! Here you go. See? They're pretty much almost the same footprint, but the preaching Bible is a little bit less thick, okay? Show you guys like this. Ta-da! It's not really fair because the quintel is in the bottom, but still you're gonna see that, yeah, the quintel is a little bit more thick than the preaching Bible, okay? Now still the preaching Bible is still heavy, okay? This is 39 or 40 GSM paper, so yeah, grams per square meter, and yeah, so there you have it. if you have a thin line quintil and you want to compare the NSAB to the Preaching Bible, so the thin line, it's a little bit longer, but it is a little bit thinner. That's what I would say, yeah, for sure. It is a little bit thinner, okay? I don't know if you can see it, but trust me, it's a little bit thinner. Ta-da! There you go. This video is long. Oh my. I know that most of you won't be patient to watch all the video, and I understand that. Okay? But just wanted to compare it. And if you put a thin line premiere on top of it, this is how it looks, okay? Ta-da! Thin line compared to the Preaching Bible. So, yeah, this was my homemade video in my kitchen, table actually, of the New King James Preaching Bible. Well, my friend, God bless you, and read the Bible, preach the gospel. God bless you. Bye-bye.